My name is Barry Rogers, and I'm sitting here tonight with executive producer J. Michael Brown, who has produced a documentary called A Hero's Welcome. Now, I want you to tell us a little bit about this, if you would.
Sure, Barry. A Hero's Welcome is a film that centers around a small Texas town that comes together to honor our nation's Medal of Honor recipients.
Now, Gainesville has this program. It's called the Medal of Honor Host City Program. Tell us a little bit about that, if you would.
Well, the Medal of Honor Host City Program was the brainchild of a gentleman named Don Pettigrew. And essentially, it is a program that brings the living Medal of Honor recipients to Gainesville for 1 week every year.
You and Don got to work quite a bit together in regard to this and so forth. Was he very instrumental as far as the documentary went and so?
Well, we couldn't have done the documentary without Don's help.
Right.
You know, he is essentially a walking encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to the Medal of Honor recipients.
So you guys could have just done the documentary, but you actually chose to do a big premiere event to go along with that. Whose idea was that?
Well, you know, I thought it would be an opportunity to spread the word about the event in Gainesville, this Medal of Honor Host City program, and also I thought it would be a good opportunity to perhaps raise some money for the program. And that's how the idea for this red carpet premiere happened.
How many attended the premiere itself when you guys are inside about to watch the movie? How many in attendance that evening?
There were roughly 400 people in attendance at the premiere.
So as you go in, and you've been with this from the very beginning, and you're sitting there, what's going through your mind before the movie starts?
Well, I mean, as a filmmaker and an artist, I'm very aware of how my film is going to be received in the community, especially in a community that's small and such, you know, it's a very tight-knit community. And 12 of the living Medal of Honor recipients were present in the theater. So, you know,
Had you met any of these guys beforehand?
I have had the honor of meeting all of them, and I've gotten to know them personally. So, you know, they had not seen the film, so it was a nerve-wracking experience.
So they show the movie, okay, and then the lights come up, and you wait for the reaction. What kind of feedback did you get immediately afterwards?
Well, I looked out over the audience and I saw tears.
Right.
So I thought, well, that was a very unexpected thing. I did not expect to see the level of emotion that came out in so many people that were in the audience. And I believe that we had 2 standing ovations.
Wow.
Which, again, really surprised me.
Yeah. You've seen a lot of the footage from the carpet.
Right.
That evening. So going through the footage and looking at it, did you have any moments that kind of were emotional for you as far as some of the interviews and things like that?
Well, you're right. Typically, I'm either behind the camera or I'm producing. So that night, I was just a guest, just like anyone else.
Right.
Which was kind of fun for me to be able to, you know, go to the event and go walk the red carpet just like everyone else. But I think every one of the recipients that showed up brings a unique perspective, you know, to the table. And of course, Mr. Finn, John Finn, the oldest living Medal of Honor recipient, was in attendance. And when he rolled down the red carpet, it was amazing. You know, I was honored and I was proud that he was able to attend and see the film and just be a part of something that you know, is bigger than all of us.
Evening, sir. Sharon.
We'd like to get an interview with you, sir. Lieutenant John Fenn. Can we hear applause again, guys? We'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Go right ahead, see if I got an answer.
I have a feeling that you probably do. Now, you're approaching the century mark, so making you, of course, the oldest living recipient of the Medal of Honor.
That's correct, so I understand it, yes.
Now, they say that with time comes a lot of perception. So what kind of perception comes with this?
About being here in Gainesville,
About being
number
here.
one, top deal.
How many years have you been coming to Gainesville, sir?
I didn't hear you.
How many years have you been coming to Gainesville and
Oh,
participating?
this is my second trip to Gainesville that I remember. I could have been drunk a couple of times.
What is the one question that someone like yourself continues to be asked in regard to your Medal of Honor?
Well, the question you get asked the most was, what did you do to win the Medal of Honor? Well, you don't win it, you're awarded it anyway. And the answer to that is you didn't have enough sense to come in out of the rain.
Now, you look around the current state of our country and so forth, do you see the level of patriotism that you wish was out there? Does that kind of thing, do you think has it diminished or has it increased throughout your years?
Well, I don't know whether I'm answering your question or not, but I have great faith in our American people, and I don't give a damn where they are. Sooner or later, some guy is going to do a heroic deed. If he's there, it's done by American youth mostly.
Now, as we're here on the red carpet, is there a final thing that you would like to say and leave everyone with tonight?
I'm deaf. Say it again.
Is there what lasting thing could you say to all these people standing around here for you and participating in this? What is it that you'd like to say to them?
I would say this, and I have no hesitation in saying it. You're all Americans. I don't give a damn what your color is, black, green, white, and yellow. We're Americans, and just remember that and be an American. And if the time, if the time comes, you'll be an American.
Thank you so much, sir.
Now, who were some of the people that were on the carpet? And you can actually go to the video that you'd like to make mention of that also helped you put this all together.
Well, you know, there's a long list of people that help, you know, make a movie. You know, making a movie is no small undertaking.
Now, some of the people that I was able to interview on the carpet that evening was the movie's director, Javier Sanchez, the Emmy-nominated, Emmy Award-winning Javier Sanchez.
And you've won 2 Emmys. Now, how did Michael get you involved in this project?
Well, when he first called, he told me he had this great footage of the whole situation that's going on here in Gainesville, the parade, how they honor the Medal of Honor recipients, and I love the idea. I love the idea of helping out, and I thought it was interesting that this town, being in Texas and being such a small town, honors them in such a great honor. I mean, flying them over here and doing the parade, doing the banquet, the book signing, going to the schools, and I thought that was a great deal, and that's what grabbed my attention to perform and to come and participate in such a great project.
Also, the movie's composer, Rich Douglas, was someone that you were very happy to have on board. Now, David Margulies was the MC for the event that evening. The movie's sound engineer was the Grammy Award-winning Eric Delagarde. Then you guys had Bach Norwood, the music producer of the documentary. So Mike McCourse is the president of the Medal of Honor Host City program.
Right.
Glenn Locke is the mayor of Gainesville, so you got to work with him some. And then one of the producers that was on the carpet that evening, you see her on the video here. There were a number of Medal of Honor recipients that were in attendance at the premiere that evening.
I wanted to make sure that they were treated like rock stars, so we provided limos for everyone, red carpet, lights, you know, searchlights, the whole 9 yards. I really wanted them to really kind of get a taste of what Hollywood was like.
What exactly is going through your mind right now as you stand here tonight?
Well, first of all, I'm grateful that I have an opportunity to come to Gainesville and support that program. It's a very good, nice program, very good program. We all enjoy being able to come here and share with the youth of the country what our reflections are about the war, and hear a little bit about history that they won't read in the history books.
And as you speak to people who are watching this and so forth, what is it that you'd like to say? What message is it that you want to put out there?
Basically that I wear this for the men that did not come back, and also the men that came back, because we've gotten them back together by all the interest that was put into the medal when I did receive it.
My young men that we lost that day, I still think about them, so it's something that never leaves.